Well, besides it being Cinco de Mayo today, May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and today is actually Melanoma Monday. Dr. Betsy Warnley is here from Dermatology Associates to talk about melanoma. What is it? What are the dangers associated with it? And why we need to be aware of it. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. Yeah, it's almost summertime, and that means a lot of us are going to be out in the sun, and we need to start thinking about that. So what is melanoma exactly?
There's 3 different types of skin cancer, and the last time I was on we talked about squamous cell and basal cell. The third type that worries us the most is melanoma because it's our potentially lethal form of skin cancer. In fact, about 78% of deaths attributed to skin cancer are from melanoma. But
Wow.
the good news is if you catch it early, there's a 98% cure rate, so we want to catch them early with regular skin checks.
Do a lot of people have it and not know they have it? I mean, how prevalent is it?
It's becoming more and more prevalent. In fact, just in my practice in the last 2 weeks, I've had 4 new diagnoses here in
Wow.
Wisconsin when we don't have a lot of sun exposure. So it's becoming more and more prevalent. Our estimates are that by 2015, 1 in 50 Americans will develop it within their lifetime.
That's scary.
It's very scary, and especially with something that can be potentially preventable. And the most alarming thing is the most common age group to get it right now is young women.
Oh no.
And I attribute that to tanning bed use, etc. So.
Wow. Good heads up there. You said basically it's young, you're seeing it, that's the most at risk is the younger people in developing melanoma?
Everyone is at risk for melanoma, but our age group that it is increasing in prevalence so highly right now is the young adults in their 20s.
Wow. How can people protect themselves? Like I said, we're coming up to swimsuit weather and shorts weather, and we're going to be out in the sun. I mean, that's just comes with summer. It's been a long winter. I think we all want to get out there and enjoy it. But you got to keep this whole thing in mind.
Absolutely. Well, I tell people I have 3 little boys. I'm always outside in the summertime, and we all like to be out in the sun. And it's okay to be out in the sun, but you need to protect yourself through either clothing, using hats, or our favorite product, sunscreen.
How often should people be examined for melanoma? Or the other question is how might you know, or is there a sign?
So there's several things you should look for. Just like people recommend a breast exam in the shower, you can examine your skin, and you should get to know your moles and what is on your skin. Of course, any new spot should be checked out by your dermatologist. So you watch for any new spot or change in your mole. Change in asymmetry, irregular borders, something that looks funny or has irregular colors should be checked out, because usually melanomas develop as a new black or brown spot on your body. And if you're aware of what your skin looks like, you can go to the doctor as soon as you notice some change.
And you mentioned catching it early. So, I think that oftentimes we have a spot and it's been bothering us, but you put it off. Don't do that.
No, and all the time I see in my practice, people come in with this giant tumor on their skin, and I say, why did you wait so long? We could have helped you so much earlier, and either the surgery would have been much smaller, or we potentially could have saved their lives. We have patients dying every day of melanoma, and especially since it's becoming so common, people need to be aware and come in immediately when they notice something.
Way better to be safe than sorry. Even if you hear the good news, it's nothing to worry about. That's good. That's a good thing.
Absolutely, especially with how potentially lethal this tumor is.
Absolutely. All right. So Dermatology Associates, they have offices all over Wisconsin. If you've got an issue like this, or a mole or something that you're concerned about, or lots of other issues, they treat all sorts of different things. How can people find you?
You can go to our website, dermatologyassociatesofwisconsin.com, and you can find a dermatologist near you. Most people in Wisconsin have someone that is a board-certified dermatologist near them.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, doctor.
Thank you.
You bet. Stick around, because we are making homemade flan, a real easy version of it. Perfect Mexican dessert for your fiesta. Coming up, stay with us.